What's up, besties? Welcome back to Turning Tides Tarot. My name is Alicia. Thank you all so very much for being here with me. Happy Sunday fun day, y'all. Y'all are freaking amazing. Thank you all so much for joining our beautiful tribe full of amazing humans from all over the world. Y'all are the best. Yeah, let's get a reading for the Divine Feminine. All right. We are going to ring the sound bowl, of course, and call in spirit. And then we'll get right into your messages. Ooh, look, a little quick draw. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm calling on spirit with so much love and so much gratitude. I ask for divine guidance as I interpret these messages. May they help us all on our journey towards our highest and greatest good. I'm asking for love, joy, peace, abundance, and protection for myself, for you, and for all beings on the planet at this time. Thanks so much, Spirit. Okay, well, I guess that's the energy. That was quick. What do we have at the bottom of the deck? Diana. Ooh. Queen of the wilderness. The language of the natural world is a frequency of love. This is my mother tongue. Nice. A lot of y'all divine feminines are getting out there, getting wild with nature, spending time. Maybe that's a call for you today, spending time with nature, getting outside, even if it's not the best weather, but we'll see. You could receive messages, see signs, synchronicities, power animals, spirit animals, messages that way coming through to you. Yeah, or just follow those guides that come through while you're in the wilderness. We have Sappho, if I'm saying it right, Sappho? Yeah, Sappho? Maybe? Sappha? The poetess. I love every inch of my body, and I love the woman in my life fiercely. I love the women in my life fiercely. Absolutely. A lot of y'all are in this mode where you are feeling empowered, feeling beautiful, feeling incredible, feeling strong, and just really getting into this vibe of loving yourself in your own skin perfectly, exactly as you are, and then supporting other women. Okay. Now, even if you're in a masculine or if you're in a man's body, you could be in this energy. So don't go anywhere if that is you, right? You're just really, really getting into your own magic, your own essence, and I'm here for it. Especially, spending time in nature. We're all part of the great spirit. I'm just really getting in touch with who you are, what you're all about, and loving yourself. We have Kali, the mother of the universe. I release all that doesn't serve me. It's time to be the truth of who I am. A lot of y'all could be going through some, I don't want to just say like body image issues, but you could be like releasing judgments about yourself that have come from others, or releasing judgments that you have made about others, especially when it comes to their true nature. Yeah, you're just really stepping into your own right now and cutting everything out that just does not serve you. And that is mindsets and attitudes and everything, right? People, places, situations, right? So just really taking stock. Okay, we have Joan of Arc, the warrior of light. It's like reminding yourself of your strength, who you truly are. You are a fierce feminine. You are here as a light worker, a star seed, whatever name or title you want to put on yourself. You are here in that feminine energy, and you are freaking strong. Okay, I have a steel-like faith in myself. The angels armor me with conviction. I love it. And then here we have Hestia, the goddess of sanctuary. No matter where I am home. The most sacred sanctuary is found within me. This is a divine feminine who is fully in their power, okay? This is who we're reading for today. Y'all, this is incredible. This is like, you know who you are. No one's going to tell you who you are. You have found your inner light. You're in touch with your divinity, your femininity, and there ain't nothing that's going to stand in your way. You're feeling very much connected uh, to love, to humanity, to nature, very much part of the universe. And it's like you've gained this confidence, but it's not, it's more than confidence, it's conviction, right? Like this Joan of Arc energy. Like, you know who you are. No one's going to tell you what you're about and who you are and all those things. Like, just releasing any kind of negativity that we may have held towards ourselves or that others may have, placed upon us. It's really beautiful. Okay, very powerful energy for the divine feminine. All right, now that we know the vibe, which is pretty freaking powerful, let's get the details of the day. We're just going to start off with what is coming in. Okay, what is coming into you today? But look, nothing better mess with you today. You're in the vibe. All right, well, the Tower. Really, Spirit? I'm like, nothing's gonna mess with you today. Here's the Tower. Whatever is coming in to shake up this foundation, you're like, you can't move me. You can't shake me. You can't break me. I am the divine feminine. Like, I feel like you are just something big. I'm gonna have to clarify that, Tower, but just hold up and let me get the energy out. Okay, I'm going to get what the challenge is. So there's something here. The challenge, love. Why is love coming up as a challenge? Ace of Cups. Hold on. What are you letting go of? We'll get details in a moment. I want to clarify some of this. What are you going to let go of? What are you transforming? Stress. Burdens. Okay. Something that's been weighing heavily on you for a very long time. You're letting go of the things that, exactly, with Kali energy, they do not serve you. What you expect. This is a lot. This is a lot for what you expect, but let's see. Good news. You're expecting to hear a message or hear something from someone that lets you down. Someone who's disappointed you. Someone you may have love for. Someone coming in to cause confusion in your world. Oh gosh. Oh, there's a lot to unpack here. Here I'm thinking, let's do a quick divine feminine check-in. And then we'll do a love reading as per the usual of late, but it looks like the two are combined. Let's see. Okay, let me continue and then we'll come back and clarify what you don't expect. Let's get that first, and then advice and the outgoing energy. Then we're going to dig in, okay? All right, stay tuned. What do you not expect? What's coming through to you that you don't expect? What's coming through that you don't expect? For the divine feminine, please. What is coming that you do not expect? Okay. Oh, look at this. Justice. Okay. I like seeing that. You don't expect things to work out fairly. You don't expect to receive... this has to do with karma, but things being balanced out. Things being that were unfair to be put right. What is the advice? And then we're going to unpack this, okay? What is the advice for the divine feminine for the day? What is the advice? There is something coming through that, you need to know about with the Tower here. Oh, look at the Four of Wands and the Six of Swords, y'all. Moving on. Okay, advice, moving on. Okay, something good is coming in. Okay. The outcome. What's the outgoing energy, please? And then we'll get into it. What is the outgoing energy? Ace of Pentacles. Nice. The bottom of the deck, Page of Swords. Okay. Now this covers everything. Let's talk about the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords, yes, it can be the creeper energy, somebody who's been paying attention to you, watching you, talking about you, someone here who has been learning about you, but this could also be you. Gathering information, trying to figure it out, right? Doing some research, okay? I need to know. This is very interesting energy. You're going to get some clarity today, though. I'll tell you that much. You are going to receive clarity after this day. Okay, let me get my clarifying deck here. Tell me what this Tower is, because this is what's coming in today. This is the The Tower. Whoa, this deck is all wonky. I'm going to look at this. The Tower is a two of wands, 8 of wands here, and the World. I do feel like you're going to be hearing some kind of communication. You're going to get a message today. Either you're getting a message or someone's showing up, knocking on your door, and you're going to have to make a decision about moving forward or not somewhere in your life. Okay, so let me just... Am I going to move on this? What's going to happen? Something is, yeah, all in your court here, Divine Feminine, okay? Tell me about the Tower. What's coming through? What is the shocker? What is the sudden change coming through with the Tower? We have the 4 of Cups. There's an opportunity coming into you. It's an offer coming in. We have strength. Something that you may be holding back, Divine Feminine. Yeah, look at that. I said holding back, and there's the 4 of Pentacles. Look, there's a situation here that you have been tapping into all that strength, that conviction that we were speaking about earlier, that Divine Feminine energy you're really tapped into currently, that whole vibe, like nothing can shake you, nothing can break you. I'm not saying what's coming is going to shake you or break you, but I'll tell you that it's something that you aren't sure exactly how you're going to respond to it. Now, I do know it's a challenge within the love department. This could be a message coming through or someone showing up right outside your door today, that kind of a vibe, asking you to make some type of decision, you know. You've been holding back from this person, from this situation, or maybe you've been trying to keep it all in, keep something in. Because with strength here, it's like you're taming this inner beast. You're not giving in to any temptation here. I feel like there's going to be some type of message or communication or person, you know, showing up, asking you for something, giving you some type of proposal here, some kind of offer. I mean, you've been holding back. You've been keeping something to yourself or holding back from accepting it, okay? It is having to do with something that's going to make you happy. Now, does it necessarily have to be love? We'll see here. But the Ace of Cups does speak to that feeling of being overwhelmed with love. It's a new beginning in love. And that could be speaking to new beginning of self-love or this conviction that we're reading on, or it could be a person. So let me clarify what the Ace of Cups is speaking to here as a challenge. This could be like some information comes in that normally would rock your freaking world, and not necessarily in a great way, but you are standing strong and you're holding back. You're not giving in to any kind of temptation. This could be even you like having control over your emotions and being very much just not overreacting, not engaging, really just being the observer. Okay, tapping into all this divine energy that you are in currently, this divine feminine energy of strength and like conviction. Okay, I'm not giving in to a temptation, but something is on offer to you. So let's get back to clarifying that Ace of Cups. What is the Ace of Cups here for the divine feminine? The Wheel of Fortune. Queen of Rods and the World. Knight of Pentacles. Look, something that you have been trying not to engage in, trying not to think about. You've been, like I said, you've been really holding back this temptation to engage, right? There is something here that you may have been waiting for a very long time to come through. Look at that. It's the 9 of Swords. I know it. You may have been worried that it would never come through. This could be an offer. This could be from the person that you love. This could be from your divine masculine coming in. It's a general reading, folks, so you know, you have to place the titles where they belong. But I'll tell you, it's something that is meant for you. With the Wheel of Fortune, things are changing. Things have grown. Things have evolved. There is someone here who is determined to see things grow, to see things grow. Now, what do I mean by that? There's an offer that you've been waiting for. You've been holding back. You haven't been, I just feel like you've been really keeping yourself and your emotions in check here. Standing strong on your own convictions. Really spending a lot of time, perhaps, like I said, in nature. With the Wheel of Fortune, this is something that's changing. This is something that's faded. This is divine timing. With the Ace of Cups clarifying, it's like something is changing in your love life. Something is changing in your love life here. With the Queen of Rods, this shows me that you have been like unrelenting. There is this energy of like, you were determined to see something through. Queen of Rods is a very passionate, very attractive, magnetically attractive human. There's somebody who just exudes beauty. And also, they are so connected, the Queen of Rods. This is you. You're just like giving off this vibe right now of strength, femininity, like beauty, goddess energy. Okay, straight up goddess energy is what you're serving. And someone is coming through to offer you something here, but it's something that you didn't think was going to come through. Okay, I know I'm trying to get the details here. This is why is it a challenge though? We have the Hermit. There has been silence. There has been a lot of silence between the two of you or in this situation. Again, you've done this on purpose. You have withdrawn your energy. You've withdrawn yourself from a situation. You've gone within. You've tried to connect to the light, basically, which you have been doing because you're emerging as this warrior of light. Okay, right now, Divine Feminine. You have learned so much. You've gained so much wisdom. And it's like, why is it a challenge? Because I'm really getting caught up on why is this a challenging energy? Because the world is an evolutionary process. It's wrapping things up. It's a cycle's beginning. Ace of Cups is new love or a love renewed, feeling good, the beginning of a new cycle. Wheel of Fortune, your luck turning for the better. Five of Swords. Five of Swords. There's regret. There's regret here. Who's in regret? I don't feel like it's you, Divine Feminine. Who? This is somebody who has been working solo, gone back to the drawing board. This is someone who regrets. Oh, of course. I feel like this, we get this coming up a lot, but what happens? I got to explain something because I know some of you get really tired of hearing the same types of readings and the same type of energy. And I really, as an energy reader, try to remain open-minded. I don't come into these readings unless there's a direct channeled message. I come in open. Like I don't know what's going to come out, right? Unless I specifically say I know, because then I've channeled something. But this was an open reading. I am getting the person, someone here, now this could be your Divine Masculine, who has gone within. Okay, I'm getting that this Hermit is them as well. Because we have someone here who regrets saying the things that they said, doing the things that they said, and causing a separation, causing perhaps feminine to walk away from a situation. And they've really been working on themselves, self-mastery. With the World Energy Wheel of Fortune, it's like this person has leveled up. This person has leveled themselves up. They've really worked a lot on themselves. Now, that could also be you here, Divine Feminine, which I do see that it is. Here we have the Knight of freaking Pentacles coming up again at the bottom of the deck. This is something that's been a long time coming, and it is hitting like out of nowhere for you, Divine Feminine, with the Tower and the Ace of Cups, but it is coming up as a little bit of a challenge because I feel like you have been tapping into your own strength, your own you've been just really leveling up yourself. And I feel like you have been silent, or you've been trying to get over the situation. You've been trying to detach. Now, what happens? Okay, this is where I was going before I was distracted. What happens is that when you get into this powerful mode, right? And I'm reading for divine feminine. So at one point, or maybe you feel like you still are on this twin flame journey. That's, again, whoever's tuning in, that's up to you. You know where you are the best. But when you're in this powerful energy, you really have, well, first, you've reclaimed your power. Second, you become magnetically attractive. You exude a very powerful, healed, incredible, magical energy, connected energy, and you are radiating this vibe, okay? So you are drawing in all sorts of people and situations here that want to, like, first of all, they're matching your energy. This is somebody here who's worked on themselves as well. They match your energy. They're wanting to come in because they see you shining so freaking brightly, right? They see you shining so freaking brightly. And the people who done you wrong, or people who did you dirty, or said things that they regret, or whatever, and you've been holding back from them on purpose, trying to sort out your own business, staying in your own lane, they become extremely pulled towards you. Okay, so I do feel like there's something here that's been a long time coming. Now, I'm going to have to say it is the divine masculine for a lot of you. Okay, I do have the Four of Wands. I have an Ace of Pentacles. I see where this is going. I see where this is going. Okay, a lot of you are going to be hearing from the divine masculine. I got to be honest with you. I feel like it's coming through as a tower and a challenge as the Ace of Cups because you've come so far, right? You have come so far in your own strength that you're like, I've been doing everything that I can to perhaps even detach from the whole journey, from the situation, from my twin. I've been very successful. I've been moving forward with my life. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling powerful. I'm letting things go. I'm transforming. Like, y'all have been just freaking doing so much incredible work. And then boom, boom. Out of nowhere, you hear from the masculine, or you get some offer coming through from your masculine. Okay, mind you, this masculine has been working on themselves as well, and I feel like they're coming in and they're asking for you to make a decision. Right? We saw the Two of Wands as well. It's like they're asking you to make a decision. Now, I feel like what you've been letting go of, right? Because then I asked what you're letting go of. This is why I think this explains why the Ace of Cups has come up as a challenge, even though it looks beautiful with the energy of the Wheel of Fortune, the world. This is, something that it's coming through. The divine timing is here, and you're looking at it. You're like, I have an opportunity to move forward on this twin flame journey with my masculine, but I don't know if I'm ready for it because it took me a very long time to drop the burden. It took me a very long time to let this go. It took me a very long time to detach from any outcome. And again, you're sitting in an energy where you feel very powerful and very good. And so I feel like there's a reluctance here. There is a little bit of an initial reluctance here because, you've done a lot of healing for yourself, right? You've done a lot of healing. And there is this, what you're expecting, okay? The message comes through, you get communication. It brings up some feelings of sadness, grief, and love, okay? Queen of Cups, love. It's still there, but it's causing confusion, and you're not really sure what to choose. And this time the ball is in your court. Right? The ball's in your court where you may have felt powerless in the situation at one point in time, divine feminine. Not anymore. Not anymore. Now it's up to you. You're the one that needs to make this choice here. But yeah, this message is going to come through as a little bit of a shocker because I don't feel like you were expecting it all. This is not someone, this is for a divine feminine. You have not been waiting. Okay, you might be curious. You clicked on the reading. You're here because you're like, wait, what? Because I'm going to have to title this like prepare for this or something, get ready because you don't expect this. And it's not clickbait. It's literally what I'm seeing here. You expect, I feel like you knew that you would hear from your masculine again. I feel like you did. Because it could be cycles and patterns that have repeated throughout the journey for you, divine feminine. But, so you expected it, you kind of expected, you knew that when you heard from them, it was going to bring up feelings of grief, sadness, loss, but also feelings of love. It is quite confusing. It can be quite confusing. And I feel like that's the effect it's going to have on you. All right, I'm just going to move all this clutter out of the way because it's driving me a little bit crazy to look at. Or maybe there's somebody here whose energy I'm picking up on as well. If you're like, it's too chaotic, I'm going to click off if you don't clear it out. I'm clicking off. Okay. So yeah, that's why this is coming through as a challenge. But I got to tell you, look at how beautiful the energy is here. What you don't expect, justice. You don't expect things to be put right in a sense. It's not that you're looking at the situation negatively. It's just you've detached. You've let go. You stopped perhaps watching. You stopped perhaps looking. You stopped waiting. You stopped being in that vibe of like, when is my masculine coming back? You know what I mean? You weren't there anymore. You've grown past that, right? And you've rebuilt your own empire here. Okay. So I guess I see now why this offer of love is coming through as a challenge, because you're like, look, it was very heavy. It was very burdensome. I had to work really hard to let this go, you know? And so, of course, when you hear this message is coming in and it's drawing up all of these different types of feelings and confusion, it's like happiness, sadness, like, nostalgia, even like, what do I choose? The ball is in your court. I love seeing justice here. Let me clarify justice. Let me see what justice is all about, because the things that weren't fair in the past are about to be set right for you, Divine Feminine. That's what happens when we see justice. The energy has to come into balance. That's what the universe does, That's what the universe does. What is justice? Page of Cups in the reverse. Wow. Page of Cups in the reverse. Some of you are receiving justice for feeling quite foolish, feeling like it was love lost, feeling like, to me, the Page of Cups in reverse is a little bit sad energy. It's like, I thought this was getting off the ground, but it's not, it's feeling led on. Look at that, Seven of Swords, feeling led on, feeling lied to, feeling like, your words or your love or anything didn't matter. It's feeling rejected, feeling stepped out on, feeling betrayed, Seven of Swords. What else? Yep, look at Justice in reverse. Shut the front door. It wasn't fair, obviously. It was not fair. You weren't treated fairly in the situation. And even though you felt all the love here, Divine Feminine, that unconditional love, that's why it was so hard to let this go, by the way. You still pulled yourself back together, and you have grown into a very, very powerful energy. Like, your vibe is off the charts here. It's like freaking glowing in fire. This kind of, look at this. This is what I don't want to burn my card, but you see these two powerful Divine Feminine energies with the flames. No matter where I am home. The most sacred sanctuary is found within me. You have really fulfilled your half of the bargain. Now, what do I mean by that? I will tell you. The whole purpose of these twin flame journeys is to come into union within the self, right? You remember all those things we were talking about at the beginning of the reading, where it was like, wow, you've really overcome so many challenges, right? You've changed the way you're thinking about yourself, changed the way you feel about yourself. All of these issues may certainly have been triggered by the events with your masculine. All of this healing was triggered by them. You were triggered by them, and then you were forced to see the issues that needed attention and healing and love from you to you. Okay, you needed to fill your own cup, and that's the point of these twin flame journeys. We need to come into union with the self. It's you. It's about you. You getting into balance with your masculine and feminine energies. You filling up your own self, right? Being whole, feeling whole on your own, right? When we're in the stage of desperately needing and pining after our twin or our masculine, that's not drawing them in. It pushes them further away, because they won't be allowed back in your life, basically, because you're asking them to fill a hole within you. And that's not the point. The point is they move further and further away from you, um, because you need to see in the mirror. There's a lot of mirroring energy. I know if you're a twin, then you understand exactly what I'm talking about. It shows you um, the areas of your life that you need to fill up your own cup, right? And I see that you've done that, right? I see that you've done that. You've gotten in touch with your light. You know who you are. You know what you're about. You're standing strong as a warrior of light with conviction, all right? Nothing can shake you. Nothing can break you, and you are such a powerful warrior. You really are. And so, like I said, now you're feeling full. You've detached. You have mission accomplished. Okay. Now I'm not here saying that nobody's done their healing journeys or learning journeys or anything, because we always have more work to do. It's just never ending, right? If you're on a path of the soul's growth and evolution, which you are, there's always work to be done. Okay. We are not fully enlightened beings. We're still human, right? So there's always work, but I'm just saying mission accomplished up to this point is what I mean. That's what I'm getting at here, Divine Feminine. Now what's happening is because you have filled that empty spot, where you once believed that your masculine could come in and fill up for you. Once you've done that for yourself, which I see you have, you are drawing your masculine in. What's good is that I did see, even though I cleaned it up for our people here who said that was too much, let me see what's going on here. Your masculine's been doing the same, okay? Your masculine has been doing the same. Now, justice is coming through. Justice is coming through. What has been unfair is coming to rectify itself, okay? That's what you don't expect. This is what, you've done the work. This is what you get. This is the reward. I have to say it like that because the Four of Wands is here. It's union energy. It's union energy, and so this is the advice. The advice to you is to accept the union. Interesting, hey? The advice is to accept the union. And I know, if you're on a different part of the journey, okay, if you're in a different time cycle, or if you're on a different timeline within this, and you're still here watching, you're like, what do you mean accept the union? I'd die for that union. That's all I want is that union. Well, there comes a point on the journey. Everybody's on a different point on their own journey, right? There comes a point on the journey where you're like, well, is that really what I want? You've come to detach. You've already detached, right? So it's funny that the advice is to accept the dang union. There's a little bit of reluctance, but the advice is like, this is working out good. Look at the string of energy. Justice, Four of Wands, Six of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. If you know anything about tarot, this is things coming together, working out. This is happiness, solid foundations, moving forward, lessons learned from a tumultuous time into a very peaceful, harmonious moment where long-term commitments are made. It's like, this is something, I see why the Page of Swords is here now, because I see like this is something you're going to really have to think about, which is very interesting. If you if you rewound, if you were to look back at your own journey, Divine Feminine, this is why it's causing confusion, because you have mixed feelings. It's a mixed bag, You've been through a lot, and I see why now it comes up as a challenge, because it's really up to you. The ball is in your court. Wow. Look at the bottom of the deck here now. I obviously was sitting there after I did this shuffle here, so I'm just going to move that out of the way for our folks who don't like to see that. Okay. Look, we have the Nine of Wands. This is like somebody who's like, wow, I've worked so hard to get to where I am. I have won all these battles. It's taken me so long to get everybody, to get myself back, standing on my feet, feeling powerful, feeling, where I'm at right now, that you are guarding that growth with your life. Okay. Which I totally understand. You are guarding that growth with your life. You're like, ain't nobody going to shake me. Ain't nobody going to trip me up. And so I understand here with the Nine of Wands that you are on guard. What's this? Ace of Swords. You're going to gain clarity. You're going to gain, This is communication, clarity, truth, integrity. Okay. It's a new start. And you're gonna hear some important information, right? And you're gonna have a decision to make. This is your choice. This is your life. This is your journey. Choose your own adventure. The advice is to accept the union, which I never thought in a million years I'd be reading like this. Honestly, where y'all started on this journey, our readings did not come out like this. We'd be like, oh, it's coming in, like, and be very excited about it. Not that you're not excited. It's just like, you're thinking about it. I feel there's been you've matured emotionally, and like I said, you're feeling very much whole and good with yourself and what your life is and what's going on. And again, you filled up those empty spaces that you at one point thought it was the masculine's job to do that, but you did it for yourself. Right? So it's really up to you. I'm extending this one. I'm gonna get some goddess guidance. I'm gonna get some love oracle here. Don't go anywhere because I'm not gonna leave y'all hanging. And I'll get self-love, and I will get an affirmation. Okay. And maybe one direct message. Okay, so I'm not done. Okay, so I'm not done. Let's start with Goddess Guidance. But you know what? I'm extending this reading, and we are gonna get down to, look at Kali out again. We are gonna get down to business in the extended, and we're gonna dive deep into that masculine. Okay, we have inner wisdom. Athena, you know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. I'm not here to tell you what to do. You know what to do. Okay. You know what to do. But Kali coming up again, 2 different decks. Look at that. The old must be released so the new can enter. You have grown. You have transmuted. You have transformed. You are not the way. Nothing is the same as it was. Endings, beginnings. Okay. And that made sense with, we had the world, the Wheel of Fortune, the world, endings and beginnings, both of those energies speaking to that. Wow. Okay. I'm really distracted. This is really quite nice. This reading, but it is unexpected. Okay. So let's get a love oracle. All right. This does look like somebody who's checking in with themselves, checking into that inner wisdom. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. Okay, that's beautiful. Let's get another one. Oh, there's a yin yang energy. Balance. Love is not always about agreeing for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. And I can tell you there's been many challenges. So hopefully this is the moment where the support kicks in for this connection. Let's see. Okay. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. Ooh, okay. We're going to dive into that love ocean and the extended. Absolutely. We're going to dive into what the divine masculine is thinking, feeling, what their next actions are going to be. We're going to get those direct messages. We're going to get their intentions, how they've changed, what's going on. We're going to spill the tea. But wow, was this ever like a shocker for you? Like, again, I don't want to seem like lame clickbait, but it is what it is. See, I wish people didn't like overuse like shocking information. You gotta see this. Because this to me really is. And it's like, how do I portray that? How do I portray that this is legit? Okay, hold on. I'm going to read this one too. So we've got 3 here. Conquer fear. All right. Most fear is based on illusions, on truths we deny to avoid change. Release your need for control and perfection. Doing your best is plenty. All right. Some of you may have fear around making this decision. I get it. Know you are safe. Protection is always available to you. You have all the resources that you need, both within you and around you. So you are safe no matter what you decide in this situation. I do believe you're safe, but we have used discernment, right? There's no need to believe something that does not resonate for you. Personal truths can change as perspectives shift and expand, which is excellent. Yeah, they can. And always use discernment for readings. This is your life, If it doesn't vibe, you don't have to, You don't have to take it. You don't have to take it. But yeah, I mean, use your discernment. This is what you're going to do. You have a big choice to make here. And I feel like you would have never guessed that you would be at this position where you would be needing time to make a choice like this. That's what I mean. When your advice is accept the union and move forward, it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good where you're headed. So we will take a look at that. What else was I going to get? Let's get you an affirmation, Divine Feminine, see what comes up. And then we'll move forward into the reading and dive so much deeper into those details. Okay. Oh, that is too much. It is just too much. All right. What is this one? It's only a thought, and a thought can be changed. Okay. All right. So whatever some thoughts might need changing, right? You may have thought that, oh, I would never give them another chance, or I'm totally done. Maybe next lifetime. Who knows? I mean, I don't know how you're going to interpret this, but this is your affirmation. It's only a thought, and a thought can be changed. I am not limited by past thinking. Ooh, I like that. If y'all want to honestly lock that into the comments, because it is beyond powerful. I am not limited by any past thinking. Honestly, I choose my thoughts with care. I constantly have new insights and new ways of looking at my world. I am willing to change and grow. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. Ooh, I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see the details. Okay, I'm going to put a little preview for those of you who are interested to see if you resonate or not, or whatever. I do appreciate all your energy exchange. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for your likes and your shares and your comments. And hey, even if you don't actually share this with anyone, if you click the share button and then just like click it, that actually registers, I guess, as a share, which is awesome. Okay. Click the share button, click an app. You don't have to send it to anybody. I mean, it does what it does. And I feel like the algorithm gods, really like that. And here we are trying to reach the right people at the right time, the right space. You know what? Thank you for all of your help. Like, I honestly love y'all. Thank you for being here with me. I'm going to just shut up now, and we're going to dive into the extended. Okay, I'll see you there. Take care. Hi, everyone. Thank you so very much for joining me for the extended reading. Y'all have been entered into the monthly draw for a free reading. Thank you. Just a little way of giving back. But anyways, before we get started, we're going to pull on their energy, the Divine Masculine's energy, as they come towards you, as they send you this message. Of course, we're going to dive into all of the details. But I did forget to pull on a direct message on the first part of the reading, so I'm just going to incorporate that right away. So yeah, let's get into it. What is the energy of the Divine Masculine? Your Divine Masculine is going to be in towards you. Okay, we have rekindle right away. Look at that. Every relationship has magical moments that can be rekindled. Look at that. What was that advice? Just go with it. Accept the union. Then we have deeply. Look deeply within to discover your soul purpose in your relationships. They have been going into a deep dive within their own soul and also moment. Think of a special moment that brought you much joy with your partner. So they have been going into these deep emotions that they have for you, thinking about all of those joyful moments that the two of you share, and they're in the energy of wanting to rekindle that flame. Okay, we also have confusion, but I feel like that's you. Okay, let's be real. All seekers of truth experience confusion. Ask the divine to provide the answers you need. Okay, let's get a direct message as well. Let's put this to the side. I want the most powerful theme to come through for this part of the reading. What is the most powerful message that the Divine Masculine is trying to get to you, will be communicating to you? I never wanted to hurt you. I never wanted to hurt you. I feel your energy all the time. I don't know how to express my feelings. Well, you better start, okay? We're going to explore this energy, but I love this here. I never wanted to hurt you. I feel your energy all the time, and I don't know how to express my feelings. Well, they've been getting into it, so let's just put this aside for the moment. We're going to explore that. We're going to see if they've changed in this area, okay? Because they better learn. Let's get into their thoughts and feelings, okay? Let's get into their thoughts and feelings. They're wanting to come through. They're wanting to rekindle. Let's get it. Let's get it. How is this divine masculine thinking about the divine feminine currently? Page of Swords. Yeah, well, that's a lot of thinking. Page of Swords. They have been trying to learn, okay? They've been learning everything about you, learning everything about this connection with the Page of Swords. They've also been watching you, thinking about you. I never wanted to hurt you. I feel your energy all the time. I didn't know how to express my feelings. I wonder if the Page of Swords is them learning how to express their feelings. I sure hope so. Is that them learning how to express their feelings? Please clarify the Page of Swords for thinking about things. Well, there's the Emperor. There's the divine masculine. I would say that's a yes.